It's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. And listen, man, I just wanted to pull up and say we lost that game yesterday, and I still feel it, man. How could you sleep at night if you were Nets fans? Yo, man, Nets fans is the best fans, man. We gotta be here for each other. You know what I'm saying? And support each other. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting y'all know. You know what I mean? We gotta come together in times like this. You know what I mean? And let and let each other know that I care. You know what I'm saying? This this losing streak affects me too. You know what I'm saying? I'm there for your pain. Like, share, comment, subscribe, pull up. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. Now that being said, how can we win games? You gotta play Cam Thomas or either TJ Warren, pulling all the offense on Kyrie Irving. Him as the number one guy isn't cutting it. Ben Simmons and Kyrie Irving is supposed to be enough to win games without Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I want to see it happen. When I look at the statistics, uh, you know, again, I think we try to run the offense through Kyrie Irving, and I don't think we need to do that when he's in the game. You know what I'm saying? I think he should be a scoring guard, but not the point guard. And we got him at the point guard situation. You know what I mean? We need more structure. We need more pick and rolls between Ben Simmons and Kyrie Irving. That need to be a bread and butter. I want to see a bread and butter pick and roll between Kyrie Irving, Cam Thomas, and Seth Curry. I need to see that. I see the pick, but I need Ben Simmons to roll more, be more of a threat on the roll. Let the defense know that you'll do the roll. You know what I'm saying? Not just gonna set the pick, and you'll give the shooter more space for him to see the basket. That being said, you know, without a contested shot. That being said, I feel like we need Ben Simmons to be more aggressive, and he could be more aggressive on the roll, not just setting the pick, but actually doing the roll. And Cam Thomas getting the ball more. He had 15 points in 13 minutes. Like what? Like obviously he should be playing more minutes. You know what I'm saying? Obviously. So like I said, man, I look at it for what it is. And if we gonna win games, we gotta do it through players like Cam Thomas and TJ Warren, man. I don't see what's the misunderstanding. Jacques Vaughn. Wasabi Watanabe cannot put the ball on the floor like that. He's getting used to it, but you know, I think he needs that spacing for him to knock down that three. And if you want that same spacing you have with Kevin Durant, you got to put Cam Thomas in the backcourt with Kyrie Irving. You put Cam Thomas in the back. If you do that, you'll find Wasabi Watanabe open because Cam Thomas always attacks the paint. So if he gets to the paint, he's gonna get to the rim one way or another. You know what I'm saying? And when if they try to double team him, I think he could find Watanabe in the corner. So that's how we could impact the game with Watanabe when Kevin Durant is not in the game. We need players that's going to break the defense down. Kyrie Irving is going to do that, but they'll double team Kyrie Irving or play Bolden now. And again, that's why Cam Thomas should start. Cam Thomas should start. It should be Kyrie Irving, Cam Thomas. Cam Thomas at point, Kyrie Irving at two, um, Royce O'Neal at three. And the important part about Royce O'Neal being at three is he don't have to worry about the scoring part now. He could just play defense. You got Cam Thomas and Kyrie Irving, those your main scorers. And then you got Ben Simmons and Nick Claxton as your starters. So we had 29 points in the first quarter, but you know, we could have did better. And we gotta stop trading baskets too. And we gotta put Dayron Sharp in as a small forward or a power forward, not a center. Have him out there with Clax. Don't have him sub for Clax. Have him out there with Clax. Um, that being said, you know, again, we have to make adjustments if we're going to win games. Going into it the same way we lost, you see the outcome. I think last night we scored the most we did without Kevin Durant with 100 and let me double check. Let me double check. Um, but yeah, we could score more points. At halftime, we had 51. That's not a lot of points. That's 25 points a quarter. We didn't have a 30-point quarter into the last quarter. We had 38. Um, yeah, you know, look at it. right, so we got. Where's that? All right, here you go. Yeah, 112. 112 points, man. That's the most we score without Kevin Durant. Shout out to Reggie Adventures. That's the locker room. He said, Wasabi Watanabe. That's my guy. That's my guy, man. He just need more spacing, man. We got players to do it. We just got to put him in the rotation. Since Israel says has Ben Simmons, everybody want to trade Ben Simmons. I ain't mad at y'all. You got to play with heart, Ben Simmons. Let me tell you something about Nets fans, Brooklyn Nets fans. Reggie said I sound sad. You know, I had better days as a Nets fan. I tell you that. But you know, the fact is we gotta compete game after game. We gotta realize what we did wrong and go into the next game willing to work harder to make sure we don't make the same mistake we did last game. Scored 112 points. Cam Thomas had 15. Listen, put him in the game, man. Cam Thomas and Kyrie Irving start the game. Royce O'Neal and you know you got Ben Simmons and Nick Claxton. That's the starting five, man. Put my guy in the lineup. Put Cam Thomas. Hashtag let Cam Thomas start. Facts. We do that, we good. All right. And then, off of the bench, you know what I'm saying? We sub. We got Day'Ron Shaw, Markieff Morris. We got Joe Harris. We got Ed Sumner. Put Ed Sumner in the game. That's something that helped us beat the Knicks. He had Jalen Brunson 5 for 14. He played good defense, man. Listen, he's one of the better guards on our team because he attacks the rim and he puts pressure on the big men. And he could do that Reggie said Utah, nah. I mean, we'll see. But again, that's the importance of an Ed Sumner. He's going to attack the rim and he could get their big man in foul trouble because of it. That's what I'm saying. That's the significance of Ed Sumner. Facts. So hopefully he gets some more playing time because we need the offense. And I think we can get a good 10, 12, 14 points from Ed Sumner a game, man. He played good basketball, man. I like his game. Yeah. Cam Thomas too, man. And I don't know, man. Find a way to put Patty Mills in there for 5 minutes, man. Find a way to put him in a rotation. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to play big minutes, but he could, you know what I mean? He can knock down a three, you know what I mean? He good for that. You know what I'm saying? But listen, we gotta be able to score the ball more. 112 points is the most we have without Kevin Durant. In all of these games, I believe it was 98, then it was 102, then it was 112 is the most. 112 is the most. And they scored, you know what I'm saying, more than that. So we can't trade baskets with them. You know what I mean? For the most part, we was trying to trade baskets with them in the first 3 quarters. They outscored us 29-35 in the first, 22-30 in the second, 23-29 in the third. And we outscored them finally in the fourth, 38-23, but it wasn't enough. We didn't even tie the game. We didn't tie the game and take the lead. And we shouldn't have to do all of that in the fourth quarter to win the game. And again, Royce O'Neal, he could start if Joe Harris sit Royce O'Neal and put Joe Harris in the starting lineup, make him the 3. And make Cam Thomas the 2 and Kyrie the 1, Ben Simmons the 4, and Nick Claxton the 1, and Nick Claxton the 5. Kyrie and Ben Simmons, they got to play better basketball. I want to see pick and rolls. I want to see pick and rolls. Yeah, it's your sensei is probably true. It's probably going to do it. You know what I'm saying? They're probably going to make it happen. Hold on for a second. Yeah, so listen, man, I'm not surprised if they do a trade. I'm gonna be honest with you. I almost expected You can't go on a 4 or 5 game losing streak and see Sean Marks on the road. And I heard somebody say, I think that was you, since yesterday in the stream, something about how he used to play for Phoenix. That's probably why he out there. That's true. So yeah, that's true too. But to see a GM at the game, I always think it's serious. You know. Yeah, he made his way there. And you seen Cam Thomas score 15 points in 13 minutes. They're going to use Cam Thomas as an insurance policy if they trade Kyrie Irving, man. If Kyrie Irving and Ben Simmons can't win without Kevin Durant, that is a problem. If you like something, hit that like button. Listen, man. Kyrie and Ben Simmons is supposed to be enough. I think Kyrie Irving want Ben Simmons to be a beast. You know what I'm saying? Like an Australian, you know what I'm saying, beast. Beast, I guess, like a better, like a better words. Aggressive player. Like, go back to how you used to play when you was a kid in Australia, where you did it for the love and you cared about playing well and doing good and winning with the team. And remember how y'all were winning. Y'all team was winning because you were scoring points. We need you to score points. You drove to the rim 12 times. You averaged 12 attempts when you played with the 76ers. Just go to the rim like 12 times. Whatever happens, happens. You know? You miss. Hey, it's all good. Just do it, though. And jump. I'd rather you play hard for 10 minutes than play soft for 20 minutes. Facts. Pause, or however y'all want to put it. I'd rather you give it all you got for 10. And your name is Ben 10, right? Give me a good, give it all you, go hard for 10 minutes, pause or whatever. And yeah, man. Oh, and don't play soft for 20 minutes. That's all I need from Ben Simmons, man. I'm not comfortable with Sean Marks in this trade button right now. I think he's somewhere, you know what I'm saying, getting coffee, taking calls, making calls. I don't know, man. I'm just a big fan. Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog, man. But we lost every game without Kevin Durant besides the Pacer game. Who played that Pacer game? Ed Sumner, Cam Thomas, Patty Mills, Day'Ron Sharpe. Kessler Edwards got a little bit of run. Morris. What happened to what we did in that Pacer game? Why we can't repeat the same thing we did in that Pacer game? Since it says, I still believe these L's gonna make us better. Via trades or reality check in the long run, as long as we don't drop to less than 5th seed before KD returns. Listen, let's go to the standings. Shout out to my guy, Unpopular Opinion. I'm about to throw the link in the chat just cause. Hold on. We're gonna go to the standings. I mean, you gotta win games to stay where you at. Now, remember when we was at 4th before? We was in 4th because we was winning games. Now we in 4th because we losing. I don't like it. I don't like it, man. I don't like it at all. I'm telling you the truth, man. The only way to bounce back is to put that same roster in that was in the Pacer game and get them real minutes. Why they don't deserve real minutes? Because the starters is there. The only starter that's really showing up consistently is Nick Claxton, even more than Ben Simmons and Kyrie Irving. I said it. Nick Claxton is playing better than Kyrie Irving and Ben Simmons. I said it. Nick Claxton deserved all of those all-star votes. It's true. Kyrie Irving, this is your time to tell them that you deserve the money. Max, If you want to speak to my people, you speak to those people. You tell those people I want Max. That's the kind of conversations that Kyrie Irving need to be getting into, but can't if he's not winning. Yo, unpopular opinion. What's good, man?
Yo, what's good, man?
I'm trying to find out, man. I'm hurting right now.
Right, what's going on, man? What's going on with our team, man? Talk to me, man. I ain't get to watch the game last night, man. So I'm listening to you, man, and I know they came back,
Ouch.
um, but they fell short.
Yeah.
I watched some of the highlights.
Right.
What's
Right.
going on, man? I
Yeah,
think we
this,
need to make a move.
talk
You know,
about it.
and I've been saying this. You know
You
what I'm
did.
saying?
You did. You did.
Yeah, I got a little pushback early in the season. People's like, yeah, it's too early. Give them some time. Yada yada yada.
Mhm.
But the Brooklyn Nets need another scorer. They need somebody that can score the basketball outside of um, Kyrie Irving and what's the guy's name? T.J. Warren.
Nah, son.
Um,
I'm not. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Kyrie Irving been playing bad, bro.
yeah,
As
he
the
has
number,
been.
hold on. As the number one, and listen. In my opinion,
Hmm.
I don't know how popular it is, man. Listen, Kyrie Irving and Ben Simmons are supposed to be able to get it done without Kyrie Irving. I mean, without KD.
Facts, big
If
facts.
if Kyrie Irving and Ben Simmons can't get it done without Kevin Durant, both of them could get traded. Especially Kyrie Irving for the Brooklyn Nets being able to lose everything, like they not assigned or not, like he could just walk.
Hmm.
Kyrie Irving, they would trade Kyrie Irving. I think the fans want to keep Kyrie Irving, but I'm not sure the front office do. If the
I
front,
I do want to keep Kyrie Irving because on despite contrary belief, Kyrie Irving is that dude, man. Come playoff time, man. But here's the thing, though: when you playing without Kevin Durant, the problem really, Breezy, is it's Ben Simmons because
talk about it.
Ben Simmons is not giving you the production you need from your so-called third superstar.
Hmm.
He's basically a role player getting paid a lot of money
Hmm.
um in a spot where we traded possibly, I mean, I don't like James Harden, but he is a future Hall of Famer. We traded a future Hall of Famer for this guy, and
Hmm.
we're getting nothing. We're
Yeah.
getting bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? We're getting more from role players off the bench and draft picks.
Hmm.
So I mean, Ben Simmons is the problem because I feel like if Ben Simmons could offer you something that opened Kyrie up, because right now Kyrie got a lot of pressure to carry the Brooklyn Nets,
Hmm.
and he's not playing well. And and yeah, I get it. You know, a lot of people salty about some of the things Kyrie has done, but I'm just looking at it from the court, on the court perspective. And
Okay.
we had talked about this on Heart of the City.
Right. Right.
Kyrie,
So you talking about Hardest City that come on Tuesdays at 8:30?
facts,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
um, Kyrie is a number two. He's a high end number two, um, scorer or a number two guy. He's not a number one. He's not the guy that you're gonna put in there to carry the load. That's Kevin Durant. So if your number two isn't scoring or isn't playing well, then who you gonna go to? You're gonna go to the next guy. Well, who is that on the Nets? You see what I'm saying? Who is that? So
Hold on. Shout out to Sincere Israel. He said I would join, but I'm at work. This next talk gonna make my day go fast. I appreciate you. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to my guy, Unpopular Opinion Sports again, Heart of the City at 8:30 on Tuesdays. Listen, I agree with you, bro. I feel like Cam Thomas is that guy to answer your question. He had 15 points in 13 minutes. And then I don't know why uh
why
J
ain't they playing him though?
right. I don't know why JB didn't play him after that. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, to be honest, I feel like they're gonna use CT or Cam Thomas as an insurance policy if they trade Kyrie Irving. Because they looking like if Kyrie Irving and Ben Simmons can't get it done, they're not gonna give Kyrie the max and they're gonna trade him for the simple fact
Mm,
that you cannot win without Kevin Durant on the floor. Listen, this is my unpopular opinion, man. You know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? That's all it is. You feel me? And again, I'm a Nets fan. It hurts to say that, but at the end of the day, this is a season where we seen them played a lot of games together, and we expect KD and Kyrie to win together because we seen them do it. But if Kyrie Irving and Ben Simmons is not enough, if Ben Simmons, like you said, getting paid this, that was a big trade. He has this big contract, and then far as production on Philly, he averaged 12 attempts. With the Brooklyn Nets, he averages like 3 attempts. He has more assists this season than shot attempts.
Yeah.
So that's nasty work. You know what I mean? So basically, the reason why he got the contract because of his play, right? This is the conversation. The conversation is he played this way, and he got a contract because he played this way. He's not playing the same way he played for him to get the contract. Is my point.
Facts.
So that's the issue. Yeah, and you're not winning. And my thing is, you want to say that I bring a lot more than scoring to basketball, but the truth is, the teams that you were winning on, it was partly because you were scoring the ball. It didn't have to be 20 points, but it was a good 14, 16. You kept the defense honest. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, if you're not playing up to that status quo, then trade him.
It's something to say, Breezy, where you're not even attempting shots. Like, bro, just shoot. Yeah. Just shoot. I mean, if you miss, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? But shoot, be aggressive. And that's what I've been saying. When we watched the film, we did the film breakdown. Yeah. You've seen the aggressive side of Ben Simmons. The guy can do it. It's in his head. It's in his dome piece. Something's going on where he just don't feel the confidence, or maybe the coaches don't got the confidence in him. I don't know what it is, but this is a problem. This is a problem, and one of them, and Kyrie is probably gonna have to pay the price for it, because I'm gonna tell you right now, ain't nobody trading for Ben Simmons. So you probably gonna have to get rid of Kyrie, which sucks.
No, but see, my thing is, as a Nets fan, I want to make him work. And when I say make it work, instead of, how you say, like you did the film breakdown, just looking at it from my perspective, it works when Ben Simmons plays with his back to the basket in the pick and roll situation with Kyrie Irving, that 1-2 punch. That works. When now the defense the defense is trying to double Ben Simmons, and now Ben Simmons could find his 3-point shooter because they trying to double you on the post.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? This is why it makes sense for Ben Simmons to play with the Brooklyn Nets. This is how he fits. He's just not doing it. So
he ain't doing it.
Yeah, so my thing is, all right, well, if you're not going to do that and you come in, you doing what you're doing, all right, you did what you did, but it's not enough. You can see we're not winning games because Kevin Durant is not there. And again, I always reiterate, if Kyrie Irving and Ben Simmons can't get it done without Kevin Durant, it's a problem.
The Nets need to go out and get Kyle Kuzma. They need somebody that can score the freaking basketball. You know what I'm saying? Now, I get it. They had 112 points last night. But the thing about it is, though, Simmons can give you what you need on defense, but he's not a two-way player. He's just the defender right now. You know what I'm saying? And so you're not going to get that production from him. I'm not saying he's useless or anything, but you're not really getting what you need consistently from that spot. So now they got to go out, double down, and go get another guy to play the other side of the court. You see what I'm saying? That's what's fucked up about it.
But what I'm saying is the fans is tight with Ben Simmons and the front office, but I think the fans, like me, I'm more of a want to see it work more than a trade guy, because I believe that chemistry will take you the extra distance. That being said, but
it don't look like they have no chemistry without Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? So that chemistry goes out the window, man. If you can't get it done, like you said, without I'm not expecting them to really, but go 500. Yeah, go 500, man.
No, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Kyrie and Ben Simmons supposed to be enough for us to whip on teams. To me, I feel like Ben Simmons.
I wouldn't say that. I would say
it's because Ben Simmons is not doing what he did to get the contract, man. He's doing some other stuff. And you try like
Mm-hmm.
okay, think about the pick and roll with a Ben Simmons and Kyrie Irving. If it happened, the pick and roll, the pick and slip, the pick and
Mm-hmm.
pop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
because you could create offense because Ben Simmons he's a good picker, and on top of that,
Mm-hmm.
he just got to roll more. You know, he does a lot of picking,
Mm-hmm.
but not a lot of rolling. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I want to see it work, but I think Sean Marks would trade him, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. And my thing is trading Cam Thomas and playing him part of that package is bad because if you don't know what you're going to do with Kyrie Irving, you're going to need somebody that's going to score the ball. And Cam Thomas is tried and true, and he won it. He want that.
Yeah,
He want.
I would give if they end up moving off of Kyrie. Yeah, I would definitely say keep Cam Thomas and definitely give him a chance to at least get some experience in a starting role. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
um, he's a young player. He is good. He's ascending. He does have some things he needs to work on, but right now, what do you have to lose? Because you ain't getting, you're not getting anything else from these other guys. So that's what's puzzling me and a lot of other Nets fans. Um, why isn't Cam Thomas on the court if you're having trouble scoring and you're not getting the production that you want to get from Ben Simmons and Kyrie at this point? So I don't get it. I don't know, but that's on your man JV. That's the coach.
yeah,
And
yes,
we've been praising him and giving him his flowers and all that, man. But now, how you look without Kevin Durant? See, a true coach
yeah,
can work this out without their
right.
superstars. So now I'm looking at JV with a little bit of a side eye because look, now we was praising you. We everybody gave you flowers. You in a conversation for coach of the year and all that good stuff. But now you can't hold down the fort without your main guy, man. And it's not like, see what I'm
You know
saying?
what I critique about JV Nets fan and Nets fan. He
Hmm.
don't have no offense. He's not an offensive minded coach at all.
Hmm.
Like I seen him. Listen, he called good timeouts and he calls good plays to score the ball after a timeout sometime. And his rotation, I feel like it could be better because again, like I'm a Cam Thomas fan. I feel like he should get more minutes. Hold on, let me just get into these comments real quick. DFS says Irvin is 30. Imagine Irvin at 33, he may be the best player in the league outside of Luka and Jokic. And or Jokic might want to keep the guy. I feel you, man. We'll see, man. And again, I feel like there's a difference between how the fans feel about Kyrie Irving and how the front office feel about Kyrie Irving. So I'll say that.
Yeah, I agree. I say keep Kyrie. I've seen Kyrie play. We've seen Kyrie play in Cleveland and in Boston. I mean, I believe in the guy. I think he can get it done on the court. People go through slumps, but the problem is, like I said, Kyrie can't. He's not that type of player to do it by himself. Kevin Durant, he can get the job done.
Yeah,
You
it's
know what I'm
tried and
saying?
true. We seen him last
Right.
season. Boy, he had a record of 21-9 without Kyrie Irving or Ben Simmons.
Right, he can get the job done. Kyrie can't do that. So that's when you're looking at a guy like Ben Simmons,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm also looking at JV to say, okay, if Kyrie's struggling and Ben Simmons is struggling, why aren't you getting these other guys more opportunities and giving these guys some rest? Because they could be gassed too, Breezy. They could just be tired. You know what I'm saying?
Um,
So
yeah, but
I
that's
don't.
my thing too. If that's the scenario, then you gotta distribute the minutes so where you're not burning out the players. That's why those he took all of those players out in that Pacer game for that very
Mm-hmm.
reason. So you got to
Right.
stick to the script, for lack of better words. You feel me?
Facts.
DFS says why did Warren play so few minutes? I guess because of the back to back. They probably feel like we needed him more for that Utah game, but uh, we lost last game, so whatever. Sincere Israel says, I really don't understand how Simmons can't shoot. Like, what the fuck? His nigga been practicing layups
Yeah,
his
we all
whole
trying to
life,
figure that out too.
just mentally, hypothetically, and realistically soft.
Wow.
That comment is funny as hell. Um,
Oh shit, man.
Sincere, you funny as hell, man. Listen,
Uh,
man. Yeah, he got to be more aggressive. Period.
Period.
Yeah.
Leak said, Miles Sauce and Humble Pie at Reggie. Yeah, man. Listen, man. When I was vlogging like that, when I was extra spicy like that, yeah, I was when we was up 12 games. And I'll be honest, without Kevin Durant, I did believe that Kyrie Irving and Ben Simmons can get it done. I did.
Mm.
And thus far, we haven't learned that. We've seen the game with Ben Simmons only. We've seen the game with Kyrie Irving only. And we've seen the game with Ben Simmons and Kyrie Irving. So, in all three of those situations, those are losses. So, we like I said, the fans like them, but the front office want to see some wins out there. The fans want to see some wins too, but
Now,
that
what about this,
to the
Breezy?
front office, man.
What about that lineup that they put in? Remember that Pacers game that they played
Yeah,
when they had? I think they had Ben Simmons playing the five.
yeah.
Like
No, Ben
that's
wasn't there. Ben wasn't there.
that. No, that wasn't. That's right. They played. That's right. They all set.
Daron Sharp
It was
played.
Dayron Sharp. Yup.
Patty Mills, Markeith
And
Morris
Patty Mills.
co-played.
Like, where's that lineup? Like, you got to get
Yeah,
creative, man. You see what I'm
yeah.
saying? That they won the game against a top 8 team in the East. So I
And
mean,
you know what else is know what else a good point about that pace of game is that we scored a lot of points.
yeah.
And these games without Kevin Durant, the most we scored was 112. And that
And
pace
that's
of
how we
game,
looking at it as Nets fans,
yeah,
because we
yeah.
know they can get it done without KD.
Nah,
We
that was
just not
valid.
seeing it.
Nah, shout the unpopular opinion sports. That's valid because the validity. What I'm saying is, or what we saying is that we scored 130 something points in that pace of game. And where
Hmm.
we've been missing Kevin Durant more so was the offensive side of the ball. We scored 92, 102, 112 was the most. So, got to put Patty Mills. He had 24 that game. Dayron Sharp had a double-double. Markeith Morris had like 10. Wasabi Watanabe went off. Like, we got players that can score the ball, but you got to let them run. Let them play like a young team that they are. And it's sometimes the Royce O'Neal might not fit in the rotation with them out there. You just gotta trust your young balls. You gotta trust your young players, man. Let them get out there and run. They proved themselves since that Pacer game. Hold on, Leak Breezy said, "What up, Breezy?"
Facts.
Breeman said, "What up, Breezy?" Coach need to run more stuff for Cam Thomas. Appreciate you, man. We've been saying this the whole stream. DFS says Nets scored 22 and 23 in the second and third quarters, respectively, last night. That's not enough. We ain't gonna win games like that. Shout to DFS. Rel says I was just watching last night's stream, was good. Shout to Rel. What's goody, bro? Rel said DFS do you oh shit, they talking to each other. What up, y'all? All right, y'all kicking it with each other. Shout to T Sweezy. Yeah, Celtic fan, he laughing. Shout to my guy, let him know Angelo. He's saying in the building. Shout to DFS. He's yeah, still kicking it. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Listen, man. I like what we got, especially since we won that pacer game, and that's kind of where I went with my confidence, knowing that Kyrie Irving and Ben Simmons will be with that same roster that we won the pacer game. I was like, yo, we still gonna win games. We don't need Kevin Durant to win like that. Like, we gonna be good. Like, we great with Kevin Durant. We'll be good without him. That's not the case, man. You know what I'm saying? And we know where to place the blame to a certain extent. And when I watched the post game interview last night on Popular Opinion Sports, because I did the
Yeah.
stream,
Hmm.
and then I watched the post game interview. Jacques Vaughn said, "I want the players to be involved on the floor, on the basketball court, and on the bench. I want them to celebrate and be in the bench mob. Basically, he want the bench mob back. He want the bench mob back,
Hmm.
and he want you know what I'm saying, the players to play like they did in the fourth quarter and the first quarter. He made it seem like the players come out there a little sluggish in the first quarter,
Yeah.
they not ready for the game or something. You know what I mean? Um, so he wants them to be more involved, and I get it. You know what I mean? I understand, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, man. They got to figure this thing out. But what do you think about John Collins? I've been hearing a lot of rumors about John Collins. What you think about that trade, and do you think they make that trade?
Yeah, yeah. I like the. I think it's funny if Ben Simmons went to Atlanta. Ben Simmons went to Atlanta for John Collins. That's
so,
funny.
so do you think? Let me ask you this: do you think Ben Simmons is tradable?
Uh, no.
I don't either. That's why I think they're in a bad situation because he is the one that needs to go. But they, who's going to
I
take him?
think, I
You see what
think,
I'm
I
saying?
think. Listen, we could say it because they don't know it. They don't know us or nothing like that. So I think Kyrie Irving is mad that Ben Simmons is playing like trash right now. I mean, I'm saying it like that because I don't want to cause no rift between them. But
Hmm.
I really feel like Kyrie Irving is mad at Ben Simmons. They had
Yeah.
asked. I watched the post game interview and with Kyrie Irving, and they asked him a question about Ben Simmons, and the way Kyrie Irving answered that question so politically, so
Mm,
professionally. But when
yeah.
he got, it was the last question they asked him. When he got up, you could energy don't lie, man.
Yeah.
He was
And you could.
vexed,
Hmm. Yeah, man. I agree.
vexed. What?
Mm.
Shit, serious. Yeah, he mad at him because he feel like, yo, I know I'm nice, you know what I mean? I play with LeBron James. I won a championship. I'm not
Right.
like, you know what I'm saying? I know it ain't me. It's
Wish your
just him.
credentials, right? Yeah.
He making me look like trash. I think
Facts,
that's
and
how Kyrie
that's the
looking at
thing
it. Like,
too, son. That's the thing, son. Because they like because Kyrie's getting the heat for it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like, get Kyrie out of there. You know what I'm saying? And then Kyrie looking like it ain't my problem, dude. Like this dude, the one ain't carrying his part. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's what Kyrie Irving said. He said he was talking about how because they asked Kyrie Irving about how Ben Simmons got ejected out the game. And he had to answer that question. Oh my God, yeah, that shit was crazy, yo. Kyrie Irving, he was I think he was wearing shades too, hiding his face. He
yeah.
was tight. You could tell
uh
somebody tight,
huh.
He looked like he just wanted to like kick that fucking table over or some shit. Like that was the last question that he asked, and then he dipped after that. He was
Wow.
tight. Watch that post game interview. He was tight. Jacques Vaughn,
Yum.
Jacques Vaughn was, oh man.
Mm,
I thought he was going to say he was just professional. I thought he should have said I should have played Cam Thomas over. I should have did a voiceover. Like
hmm.
I should have played Cam Thomas the whole game. That's what I should have did. Yeah, 15 points, 13 minutes. I should have just played him.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they do need to give Cam Thomas some more minutes, though. I mean, somebody's got to step up. You know. So what is the status on the KD injury, Breezy? Because I
It's,
heard it was 2 weeks, but now I'm hearing that he might be out longer than that.
yeah, I think they want to play safe with Kevin Durant. I don't know. They did say 2 weeks, but the last date I heard was February 4th.
So
Uh,
when is the All Star game?
that shit is, I think, exactly.
February,
Hold
right?
on, let me check. I've been voting all day. Oh, nah, yesterday I voted. I should vote again. I don't know if I want to vote Kyrie Irving to the All Star game after this, man.
I don't know. I think Clax deserves it.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm still voting for Clax, man, but I don't
yeah, I
know if
think
I'm voting for
Clax. I don't know
Kyrie.
about anybody else besides Clax and maybe of course KD, but yeah, I don't know if Kyrie missed time too, so I don't know if Kyrie's deserving right now because he needs to step up. He does.
Yeah, seriously, I need to know why Ben Simmons and Kyrie Irving ain't enough, man. I need to know that, man. And I'm telling you, I secretly feel like that Kyrie Irving is mad at Simmons. Like, if he wasn't so bad, like, why he can't just be a regular big man and go to the post? Like, I do.
So why you can't just be? Why you gotta be a non-shooting big man for,
Like,
man? Like, man, why you can't just be a normal big man? You gotta be this
right,
awkward
just
ass
go
big
to the
man.
post.
Yeah,
You 6'10", Ben. Go to the
right.
post. Why are you
Weirdo big man, yo.
right? Like you want to do what I'm doing. I think that's how Kyrie
Yeah,
Irving feel. Like you big,
you know what
tall,
I'm
for
saying?
big,
Right.
big and tall. I
Point
wish I was
point
6'10".
center, right? Point center ass.
Right. No, I'm serious. I think Kyle's mad at Ben Simmons, man. Like you want to do
Wouldn't
what
you
I'm
be? I mean, honestly though, like, dude, he ain't giving you shit. Like,
like.
come on
I'm
now.
like, stop trying to do what I'm doing. Stop, man. Stop trying
Word
to dribble
up.
the ball all fancy, man. Everybody know you ain't gonna shoot no jumper. Like
Facts,
you
man.
gonna do that fancy dribbling and then you gonna pass, man. Attack the basket, man.
Right.
Kyrie Irving is. I'm gonna say it for Kyrie Irving because he ain't gonna say it, man. I'm telling you in that post game interview, yo. I'm gonna start doing voiceovers, man. That shit gonna be
Yeah,
funny.
you should. You should, man. But yeah, bro, I'm gonna hop off here, man. I'm about to go grab me out eating lunch right now, man. I just want to hop on with you, man. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, nah. Shout out to you, man. Yo, tell them where you can
chat
find
about
you
the
too.
yeah, I mean, you know what it is, man. Unpopular opinion sports, man. I do Heart of the City every Tuesday night, 8:30. We go around all New York City area sports. If you're a fan of the New York City or just the metro area sports, tap in, man. You know, Jets, Giants, Knicks, Nets, Yankees, Mets. We talk about women, we talk about boxing, wrestling, whatever. So, yeah, man, and shout out to you though, man. You know what I'm saying, man. The only place to go get your Brooklyn Nets news, man. I'm here. I'm here all the time, man. I don't listen to nobody else when it comes to the Brooklyn Nets. So,
Yeah,
shout out to
appreciate
you,
you,
man.
man.
For real, man.
Nah, shout out Unpopular Opinion Sports, man. It
Yeah,
been
man.
lit, man.
But stay up, bro, man. We'll chat later, man. Have a good one.
All right, likewise.
All right.
Yeah, shout to Unpopular Opinion Sports, man. We always get it in, man. I'll be on Heart of the City. He be coming over here. We did film breakdowns. Go check out our content, man. Check out his page. Like, share, comment, subscribe. JV say you got to use the bench. I agree, man. Everybody that helped us win that pace of game, as Sumner and Patty Mills included, you got to put them in the game. Got to put them in the game. I'm with you, Guru Mystic. Shout to you, Guru Mystic Job. Shout to you, bro. Um, Bilal Salam says Khan has the most votes of any guard in the East, about 3.9 mil. Mitchell is about 100,000 votes less. Yeah, man, definitely. He been playing good next to KD, man. You gotta win without KD, man. Listen, I'm a Brooklyn Nets fan before a playing fan. Sincere Israel says, hell yeah, he mad Ben. He said we did the Harden. Facts. Uh, Guru says they killing use inside. Facts. Mad at Ben. Facts. Real says salute. Salute, Rob. But yeah, man, I just wanted to pull up real quick, you know what I'm saying? And let y'all know if we gonna win tonight's game, we gotta give Cam Thomas and TJ Warren minutes, and Ben Simmons gotta play with his back to the basket and learn how to play with Kyrie in the pick and roll, pick and slip, pick and pop situation. Gotta play better basketball. We gotta play a better brand of basketball if we're gonna start winning games. These teams, this is the toughest month. You know, you sink or swim. You know what I'm saying? And we gasping for air right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying not to drown. You know what I mean? It's a shit. Name champion. It's a championship. We gotta patch up these holes on the side of the ship, man. We got 4 of them, man. These losses is tough, man. We gotta compete on both sides of the ball. We can't trade baskets. And again, the Suns had 41 free throws. That's a tough night. Refs was tough on the Brooklyn Nets last night. That's crazy. But that being said, you can't let the refs decide whether we win or lose the game. We gotta over win. You know what I'm saying? We can't just win. We gotta over win. So yeah, man, you know how I go. Where let them know. He said it's a championship. Facts, Bilal. So, Angelo Blue says stop with the fouls though. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like the refs is tough on us though. I feel like we are out there competing. I mean, if they can't score the ball for 20 seconds and then at the very last second they get a foul, it's like home cooking. It's gotta be home cooking. Guru Mystic John says Dayron can get some minutes with Claxton. That's a fact. We big on Day. We call him Double Day. He out there crushing the G League. I feel like he could put up valuable minutes as a power forward in the NBA. You know, put Daron Sharp as a power forward in the NBA. He'll play good basketball. And keep Nick Claxton at 5 and Daron Sharp at 4. Shout out to Guru. It's a dope comment. Arrow Black TV says bad right now. Yeah, man. We trying to get it together, man. I ain't gonna cap. Or we really need to put Cam Thomas in there for more minutes, get TJ Warren in there, and Ben Simmons, he gotta be more aggressive and have more chemistry with Kai. You need that 1-2. Need that 1-1-2, 1-1-2 with Kyrie Irving, man, for it to make it work for the one time. Ever Black TV said, but I'll tell you this, if Ben was playing 36 minutes a night, he would average a triple-double. I'm just saying. Yeah, maybe. You know what I'm saying? He had 7 turnovers last game, too, man. He got to control the ball more. Sometimes I'll be seeing some sloppy passes. I ain't jacking it, man. All that fancy passes, I don't care about that all the time, man. Like, just make the simple pass, man. All of that fancy stuff, I ain't there to be to entertain. I'm trying to win. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan that's trying to win. I ain't just watching the games to be entertained. You think this about entertainment? You think we fans that just want to be entertained? Nah, we want to win. What you talking about? Sincere Israel says, what you think about Aldridge coming back to help space the floor for Simmons and for vet men? Minimum is midi is legendary. All facts. They find a way to get LaMarcus Aldridge back, I'm all with it. I think he could play limited minutes and he could score the ball because he definitely helped us with spacing since he got the midi. The midi that run the city, man. That midi is legendary. All facts, bro. All facts. And then he said, and then Simmons can move off the 5 and guard the ball. Yeah, I agree with that. Every Black said if Claxton played 32 minutes a night, he would average 15, 10, and 3 blocks a game. Played 32. Yeah. Claxton is nice, man. Claxton might play like this for the rest of his career. Facts. Arab Black TV says Ben Simmons supposed to be the backup point center as well as starting point guard. Exactly. We don't need him to be the point center, man. We don't need him to bring the ball up. We need him to go run down the floor, set the pick. Set the pick for Seth Curry, Cam Thomas, or Kyrie Irving. You really need to play with Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is trying to get a big contract. You got a big contract, and he mad that he outplaying you the way he is. He wants you to compete on his same level, man. I don't know if Kai told you that, Ben Simmons. That's the truth of the matter. Come on, man. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Guru Mystic John says JV believes in O'Neal like O'Neal, but when you see off, give someone else a shot. Yeah, that's true. Like Royce O'Neal be like 1 for 7 for 3 points, and his defense don't be that nice. It be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like his defense ain't. I don't think with Kevin Durant out that he's supposed to get the scoring load. You're not supposed to put the offensive pressure on Royce O'Neal since Kevin Durant is out. That's coaching. Instead of putting it on Royce O'Neal, find a way to give it to Cam Thomas. Ed Sumner, spread it out between Cam Thomas, Ed Sumner, TJ Warren. You know what I'm saying? Markieff Morris even. Get him open for that 3. We're not going to get 30 points from one player on the Brooklyn Nets. Maybe Cam Thomas, but spread it out. And the same way you did in that Pacer game. Shit, with the roster that we had, when the last time we scored 137 points with Kevin Durant? Come on, JV. You got this, man. We got the roster to win games, man. You know. Don't burn out these I don't know. I mean, like, nah, man. Bench Kai. Don't be scared to bench Kyrie Irving. Shit. If he ain't playing well, bench him. They no harm, no foul. I mean. Arrow Black TV say our backup center is supposed to be Ben Simmons as well. Facts. O'Neal could get traded. He wasn't supposed to start if everyone was healthy at the beginning of the season anyway. That's true. Joe Harris was hurt. But he was a starter with Utah Jazz, so I don't know. Maybe. Girl Mystic John says Ben don't want to play in box. Let Day Day get that so Ben could do what he do all the comfortable with his back. Yeah. Dayron Sharp do play with his back to the basket. He'll be good for that. That's a fact. Dayron Sharp definitely is good for that. He could score the ball like that. Like on some real shit. Nice too. He averaged a double in the G League, and I seen the way he is around the basket. He get tip-ins, he get putbacks. You know what I'm saying? He got bounce. Or he could jump, put it like that. Man. But yeah, man. Again, man. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do for my Nets fans in the building, man. I'm gonna go to that Pacer game, right? I just want to look at the stats for that game. You know what I'm saying? I just want to look at the stats for that game and see exactly what happened. You know, I want to look at the stats for that game. The Pacer game. We scored 136 points. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We scored 136 points. Hold on. All right. Hold on. Let me let y'all see this. Hold on. Let me see what he said first. He says, "We'll say you should make a Twitter and IG for page for promotion." Oh, I got a Twitter. My Twitter is BK Knights 5555. And my IG, I gotta do way better. Keep it real with you. But it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. But I don't put no content on there. I gotta start though. You're right. You're absolutely right. I'm gonna do it today. Ever Black TV said O'Neal only started because everyone was injured early, but he did play well in the starter role, so he kept it. That's true. He did. He did. Guru Mr. Jeff John says I like Ben Simmons for playoffs so we could use him on Tatum and get the scoring for KD. Ben Simmons got to do more, man, for me to trust him with Tatum. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna even cap, bro. Tatum, shit. He got to do more than what he doing to guard Tatum. I ain't even gonna do that. All right. That's just crazy. All right, let's look at this real quick. Let's look at this. Let's look at what we did. Now, y'all can see this game, the Pacer game, right? Kessler Edwards had 9 shots, 6 points. Markieff Morris, he had 7 shots, 15 points, huh? Yeah, 6 for 6 from the free throw line, 11 boards out there balling, 3 boards, 3 offensive boards, defensive 8 of them. What we talking about? 2 assists, steal, and a block. What? Twin grabs pearls. With Dayron Sharp out there doing work, 8 for 13, 12 boards, 9 offensive boards. You a little man, I'm a big man. Excuse me. Yo. 3 defensive boards, 12 on total. 1 assist, 2 blocks, 5 fouls. You ain't getting nothing easy. I send you the free throw line before I let you score. Giving us an identity in the paint. Patty Mills, 33 minutes, 10 for 20, 3 for 8 behind the arc, 1 for 2 for free throw line, 6 boards. What? 6 boards from my guy, Patty. Shout out to Patty. Ed Sumner, 26 minutes, 13 attempts, made 7. Putting pressure on the rim, 6 for 7 at the free throw line. That's him going to the basket. He attacked the rim. I told y'all that, man. You put the big man in foul trouble. He had 21 points. That's our starting 5. Our starting 5 is Dayron Shaw, Markieff Morris, Kessler Edwards, Patty Mills, and Ed Sumner. We was cooking. 21 for Ed Sumner, Patty Mills, 24. Huh? What we talking about? Dayron Sharp, 20. 20 and 12, Morris. 15 and 11 from our center. And power forward, we got both 2 double-doubles, man. Are you not impressed? Are you not entertained? That's winning basketball, man. My God. Cam, cool, hot hand. Cam Hot Hand Thomas. Oh, yeah. Let's get to it. 29 minutes, 13 for 23 from 3 behind that 3. What? 4 for 6 from the free throw line, putting pressure on the rim. Huh? 2 offensive boards. Big time. Big time. 1 defensive board, 3 rebounds, 2 turnovers. Come on, man. Come on, man. 33 points, man. Shooting over 50%. He's the main scorer and leading scorer for the Brooklyn Nets. Leading scorer for the Brooklyn Nets. We went versus the starters. This is us versus they starters. What are we talking about? I don't want to hear that the Brooklyn Nets can't win without Kevin Durant. I clearly explained and showed you guys that we could. Jacque Vaughn has to make the necessary adjustments. Rel says if Clax worked on his jump shot, he would be a beast. He shot a 3 the other night. I was oh shit. He shot it when he did. I said, yo, man, I respect the courage, but it was air ball. It's all good. We ain't mad at Clax. Eric Black TV said if we brought a third option, he would have to start over O'Neal. So to me, if it came down to it, he could go as well. Damn. Throw some ones in the chat if y'all agree with Eric Black TV, man. Listen, man, y'all wanna we talking, man. We just talking. I ain't saying trade him. We just chatting in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Throw some ones in the chat if y'all would trade Royce O'Neal. Joanne says pace of play, no D. Okay. We play hard though. We had the 136 points. Eric Black TV says for the right deal, actually the Nets don't have to pull a trade, but might need to because they are a deep team. But no doubt O'Neal has to come out the starting lineup. Okay. I don't think we should get traded. I'm with you. I don't think O'Neal should get traded. I think he should come out the starting lineup though. Maybe. But yeah, we're gonna take him out the starting lineup, put Joey in there. I'm cool with that. And alternate them too. You know, always alternate them. If you were on a team where you want to start with shooting, don't put Royce O'Neal over Joey. Put Joey over Royce O'Neal for shooting. You know, I don't know. Those two, they both could be inconsistent. It's good to see both of them use the pump fake and attack the rim and put pressure on the rim. Rel says the thing about Celtics is that they can use Tatum and Brown, but they have role players that can still get the job done. Yeah, they got players like Al Horford, Brogdon. Those the main guys, you know what I'm saying, that can put the ball on the floor and score. But yeah, they definitely got a deep bench. And they, as far as bench points, they lead the league in bench points. And last time I checked, we were number 14 in the league in bench points. So yeah, the teams that lead, and they lead the league in record wise. So the teams with the best bench are the better teams in the NBA. That's important. Every Black TV says if we are to get better, we trade 2 for 1 or 3 for 2. We'll see. Sean Marks, he was there at the game yesterday. You know what I mean? Trying to see what's up. Rel says, I would love to see Boogie Cousins on our team. That's all facts. I seen a podcast with Boogie, and he was saying he'd stay in NBA ready. He used to go to the gym. He played basketball every week. Go to the gym a few times a week. Go to the gym a few times a week. Same like, I guess, an NBA schedule. That's how much he's consistent, staying ready. So, me too. I'm interested to see it. Joanne says, big fan, wake up, stop talking about the past. It's all good. She says the team lack of energy. Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We gotta play more. We gotta play, more purpose. Us losing Kevin Durant was big. He was the leader of our team. But now we gotta play for Kevin Durant. You know, we was playing with Kevin Durant. Now we gotta play for Kevin Durant. Play for KD. Play for the Brooklyn Nets. Play for the win. Play for the win. Play for the Brooklyn Nets. Feel me? Sincere Israel says, not for nothing. Niggas like Morgan, Sharp, Sumner, and Cam will ball out. Then you won't Cam for a week. I don't know if he holding them for the second half of the season or not. Yeah, I can't call it, won't spoil it. I can't get into why they not giving Cam Thomas more minutes. He deserved the minutes. And anytime he gets minutes, he shows that he should be getting more minutes. So, you know, if they trade Cam Thomas, it'll be a mistake the same way it was when they traded Jared Allen. Cam Thomas is a player they should keep, especially if they don't know what they're going to do with Kyrie Irving. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Joanne said JV needs to trust his bench more. Patty needs to get minutes. Facts. Boogie not a good locker guy. I don't know. That's a rumor. Refs don't like Boogie. That might be true. That may be very true. Guru Mystic John says no need trade the plays on the team. We got shooters. JV not using them. Okay. Expand on that. What you mean by that? I mean, you're probably talking about Patty Mills. I agree. I think Patty Mills should get some more minutes. Get 10 minutes a game. You can find him in there 10 to 20. 10 minutes a game, 10, 15 minutes a game. And same with Ed Sumner. You want him in there a good 10, 15 minutes a game. Put him in there with Patty Mills. So that way the main perimeter defender is never Patty Mills. It'll be Ed Sumner. And never, you know what I mean? Try to make sure they don't put Patty Mills in a situation where it's a mouse in the house and they put him in the paint off a switch. So you got to be careful with Patty Mills. I understand why he don't get minutes, but we need his scoring. And he's a veteran. I'm pretty sure we could get around it. And he played tough. He takes the charge. I think Patty Mills, we're probably better with Patty Mills in the game than on the bench. So, yeah, put Patty Mills in the game, man. Champagne Poppy said, this shit getting me right. No, he probably meant tight. Yeah, he meant tight. Yeah, for real, me too, man. Facts. Trying to win. I said I'm trying to win. When does it begin? Rail says we need that aggressiveness Boogie brings. Yeah, I think he'll bring a toughness to the locker room. You know, a zero tolerance. Let him know. Be thankful that you hit. You know, you be glad you got your job. You know what I'm saying? Be glad you playing in the NBA. You know what I mean? Because everybody can't play in the NBA. One day you got your job, and then that's it. One day you're playing for the Sacramento Kings. The next thing you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think DeMarcus Cousins will bring a lot of character to the Brooklyn Nets, and adding him as a signing would be tremendous for the Brooklyn Nets. I want to see it. It'd be huge. Joanne says, this team needs bigger body, too many small guards. Kings A. Green says, Kyrie gotta be a better leader, bruh. True. I ain't mad at you, bro. We do. Champagne Poppy said, get JC ASAP. John Collins. How we gonna get John Collins? Talk about it. Throw that in the chat, man. How can we get John Collins? Guru Mystic John says, you the highest 3-point percentage in league. We down by 6. Why you not in the game? Patty, Joe, no O'Neal, get the shot. Right. Wasabi should be getting more 3-point shots than Royce O'Neal. That is a fact. That's a Fendi. Wasabi Watanabe should be taking way more 3-pointers than Royce O'Neal. That's a fact. Send that to the coach. Coach. They over there talking basketball on Big Fan Breezy page, coach. Send that to him, man. Wasabi Watanabe leads the league in 3-point percentage. Why is Royce O'Neal taking more 3-pointers than him? Exactly, man. Shout out to the chat. Joanne says Boogie will get fouled out every game. Probably need those fouls. We already get a lot of fouls. Welcome to the team. Rel, he says that will help our big man problem. Facts. Joanne don't like Boogie. Nah, she said big mistake to get Boogie. I don't know, Joanne. I think it'll help us. I'm gonna have to respectfully say that Boogie brings a certain toughness that the Brooklyn Nets need right now. Nick Clax is playing tough, and we could definitely use that. But yeah, man, I'm about to call, I'm about to, you know what I'm saying, move around for a second, man. I appreciate y'all. Rel says, I think JC trade for us died down. First round. Champagne probably said first round Patty and Joe. Lot of mercy. And there's a championship. Yo, man, these comments coming fast, man. I ain't gonna cap, man. Yeah, I love y'all though, man. Yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. And again, man, I'm gonna go on after tonight's game. I'm gonna go on KVN, who run the City the podcast, but I'm gonna probably do a real strict just a real recap between the game between us and the Brooklyn Nets and the Utah Jazz tomorrow. Tonight it'll be real late after the game, and well, put it like this: if I do KVN before the game come on, I'm gonna do the recap after the game go off. So that's what I'm trying to do. Shout out to the chat. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute, Rel. See you. Shout out to everybody. Have a good day, y'all. Appreciate y'all. It's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. We miss you, KD. KD, help us. It's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace.